What? It's not Sunday and I'm putting a video up? Weird. Breaking the rules. Hey guys, hope you're having a great weekend. I know that I am, minus the fact that it is hot as hell in my apartment. The sweat is rolling down my face. I just wanted to share a really fun / fucked up story about my dating life. As the title of the video suggests, I was, and I'm like 99% sure of it, catfished. And I actually made a video about this, like how to spot one, and apparently I didn't take my own advice. While I know I should have known better, I just try to give him the benefit of the doubt, so here's what happened. I was chatting with a guy on one of the dating apps. He was cute and we were hitting it off. So at one point he's like, oh yeah, you know, my ex was in the army, it just wasn't gonna work out, so eventually we had to break up. And I was like, oh my god, my ex was in the army, what? And then he's like, yeah, he's like, I kinda wish we broke up sooner, because for our 3-year anniversary I surprised him and we went to London this past summer. And I'm like, what? I took my ex to London this past summer for our 2-year. So at this point, I'm like, this seems a little fishy, like everything is lining up with my background, but hey, look, there's clearly more than one person who could have the same story, you never know. Finally, he's like, hey, like, let's go to Boxers, this gay sports bar downtown, and get a drink. And I was like, okay, fine. You know, he asked to get a drink in public. He wasn't like show up to this random apartment. So I asked him to like text me instead of chatting through the app, and he said, oh, I did text you, like, because I gave him my number. And I was like, oh, I didn't get it. He goes, oh, I got the number wrong, like, sorry. So I'm like, oh, no worries, just send me the text. But then he goes, oh, weird, my phone's not sending or receiving text messages. It's 2015. No one has a phone that doesn't send or receive text messages and doesn't try to get that fixed like now. I go to the bar, it was 7 o'clock that night and we were supposed to meet up. And so 7 o'clock rolls around, I don't see him in the bar. Big surprise. So what I decided was I was just gonna have one beer, and if I finished that beer, I was just gonna leave. And I did. And I never heard from him. And so I'm walking out and I shoot him a message through the app and I'm like, this was a big waste of my time and thanks for nothing. Well, 30 seconds after that, he messaged me right back saying, what are you talking about? I'm here. I'm like, what? And I look and the distance says he was there. So I walk back, but it was crowded. So I said, hey, just meet me outside. We'll go to a different bar. He's like, yeah, it's kind of packed. He goes, oh, well, the bouncer won't let me out with this drink. Like, I have to finish it. I'm like, fine. Well, like 15 minutes go by and he hasn't finished it. And then I'm like, okay, and he's not messaging me back. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, nothing. And then he's like, oh, I can see you outside. And I was like, because the doors were open to the bar, but there was some other random dude on his phone in front of the doorways and I was like off to the side, like out of the line of sight. I was like, oh no, that's not me. He's like, no, you're wearing a striped shirt and you have a bag, which I did have on. And the weird part about all this is the windows of the bar are frosted. You can't see out of them from inside the bar. So the only way he could do that was one of two things. He was either on the streets already, near me, or he was in the bar the whole time and saw me when I came in the first time. Either way, it's creepy and fucked up. I've also come to the weird conclusion that this guy was one of two people. He's either someone I personally know, or someone who watches my YouTube videos. So if you are someone who watches my YouTube videos and you're watching this now, fuck off. And if it's someone who's a friend or someone, an acquaintance in my life, that is creepy and messed up because you just wanted to waste my time and make me look dumb for no reason, like whatever. So people still do this, you know what I mean? I will always give someone the benefit of the doubt until they prove me wrong otherwise. I take things with a grain of salt because I've been through situations like this before. But yeah, like the London thing, the army thing, like I should have known better. One new thing I'm doing at the end of my videos, and I'm gonna start this today, is giving a life tip related to my videos. Life tip number 1, when you're gonna date, be smart about it. I'm not saying that you should never believe anything that anyone says, but take things with a grain of salt until you actually get to meet them. Also, just be smart and safe when it comes to meeting people. You know, meet them in a public place. Don't go to their apartment or don't go to like some sketch location. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to hear about more of my dating misadventures. Hopefully there's not many more though. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Bye!